Beloved starseeds, ground crew, pioneers of the star nations, you are invited for a most urgent calling to join forces with your stellar monads and activate the collective star portal to enable a merging with your mothership stellar monad cluster. This is important not only to prepare yourself for deeper connection with your higher galactic aspects, but also with your stellar monad, which consists of various galactic traits, lineages of various star nations where you have been incarnating. You must see the stellar monad as aspects of yourself that are currently in a different form, a different body, an extension of your soul, often referred to as soul-charged stellar monad galactic family. It will as such be a grand reunion and convergence with your galactic lineage and connecting with the star nations that you have been affiliated with and as. This calling is also to prepare for closer contact, visitations that will come into fruition when humanity has risen enough in frequency to match the vibration of your galactic family in the physical plane. However, the elite that are still controlling the planet are not in favor that you connect with these powerful aspects of yourself and are assisted by your galactic family, as it is seen as a threat for them of you possibly becoming awakened to your eternal nature and the infinite creator potential that is inherent in you. As this divine potential is a key to your supremacy as a galactic being in your true might and right, keeping you in a linear paradigm of duality and a very limited time span life expectancy, keeping you in the illusion of time, is a major element to control and manipulate humanity through fear programming. For this reason, the elite draconian patriarchs in control of this planet have been grooming humanity and spin lies around life in the universe, and have programmed humanity into the belief that humans are the only existing species in the universe, which is an absolute ridiculous notion, taking the vastness of the universe into consideration, and it is a fact that has been denied that indeed the multiverse is inhabited by millions of star nations, a plenitude of life forms in the infinite expressions of Source, some humanoid, others in myriad of forms and expressions of the divine created to match the specific environment they are inhabiting. There are thousands and thousands of evidence of galactic beings that visited this planet that are hidden in classified dossiers that have been meticulously studied. Unfortunately, thousands of your galactic brothers and sisters were captured, shot down, and used as a study, which has caused many star nations to be extremely mindful of visitations and keeping themselves cloaked to not be attacked and shot down by the military and surveillance teams that prevent humanity from discovering your galactic family of light 24/7. But indeed, the 1% draconian elite knows that a vast majority of humanity do believe in the existence of extraterrestrial beings, as there have been thousands of sightings and documented personal encounters throughout the last hundreds of years, and even depiction in ancient caves that are thousands of years old. And many pioneers of light in the lightworker community, galactic ground crew, has a deep inner knowing and loving connection to their galactic family, and have had encounters in meditations or on dream state of their galactic family and their own higher galactic aspects. The draconians that are in controls of the movie industry have and are producing a vast numbers of horror movies where they depict the extraterrestrials, your very own family, as monsters and evil beings that have nothing other in mind than harming or killing you, which is absolute nonsense and untruthful. This is done to program you to have fear around the extraterrestrials, to create hostility in humanity towards the star nations, to prevent you from connecting with them, as they know that this connection is deep and loving and will be very empowering to you when you unite and integrate this galactic wisdom of the higher dimensions and unite in the heart with your galactic sisters and brothers. It is a matter of time before PSYOP false flag operations to simulate ET invasions or threats as a means to create fear will be inserted as fake holograms into 3D that will look very, very real. The only way you can detect if these holograms are actually real is by feeling into your heart and not succumb to fear. It is their aim to program humanity into seeing their galactic family as an enemy and threat to humanity, and possibly create hysteria-like scenarios, whereas the truth is they themselves are the real threat. However, as we each connect and own our true galactic potential and wisdom, they will present no threat whatsoever, and they know it. This transmission is facilitated with great urgency to clear the collective of the negative fear-infused ET hostility program. Let me say that once again. This transmission is facilitated with great urgency to clear the collective of this negative fear-infused ET hostility program once and for all, so that when the time is mature for a true and real union with your galactic families of light, this can happen with joy and love in your heart, and the inner knowing and authentic feeling of recognition that we are one family and have an ancient and very loving bond that goes back aeons. In fact, many of the old souls currently incarnated have been in existence in the multiverse millions of lifespans and light years. We are loving you so dearly, and we're never separated, but simply serving the light from various dimensions to fulfill the evolutionary grander plan of the multiverse. The first part of this transmission will be the clearing of the ET hostility program, all negative imprints, implants, etc. that have held this program in place, as well as a transmutation of any negative wounds caused by negative encounters, subconscious memories that you may have had even before incarnating in this sector. Indeed, there have been abductions that are not always beneficial and loving. There are also galactic beings that are not owning compassion, as they are trapped in lower frequencies of separation from the original source of all that is. However, the majority of interstellar beings are loving and peaceful, and as our older sisters and brothers are far beyond humans in their evolutionary stage and living Christ consciousness and are respecting the cosmic laws of one and honoring the divine principles of creation. The galactic conglomerates of light are in full support of the Earth's ascension and your awakening, as their evolution is intertwined with Earth's evolution, as every planet and stars, every galaxy and sector has an impact on the multiverse at large. Second part of this transmission, we will connect with our stellar monad mothership to facilitate a merging that will activate your galactic remembrance and allow for a convergence with the galactic consciousness of your galactic heritage and stellar wisdom of the many lineages that are represented and expressed in your stellar monad. This mothership is the consciousness of the collective of your star monad. This is not a ship as such. It is actually pure consciousness that is condensed into matter when entering the physical dimension, so that it is how you perceive it. When the star portal is activated in you through merging with your stellar monad mothership, it is like a key opening in you that you will activate and unleash the divine intel of the crystal record keepers in your body about your mission, your divine talents and gift, and how to implement them. They will become conscious and available in you as you need them in divine timing, and when your consciousness level is compatible to translate and implement the intel and use the galactic tools that are inherent in you. Many of you have already had success to some of the intel of the individual record keepers. However, this is an activation fusing all of them, which will activate your star portal and connect you to the mothership. This will also link up all the star seeds that serve the same mothership and have a common mission on the planet. You all have individual missions and tasks to fulfill, which is all stored in the crystal banks within our being. You will receive additional downloads that you will support you in serving your purpose and mission on this planet, and upgrades of your medulla oblongata, pineal gland, and pituitary gland. It is a homecoming and claiming of your star intelligence and galactic consciousness, which will allow you to act in as the space commander that truth you are. You will be able to act as the space commander that you truly are. Commanding space simply means mastering your vibration and creating out of your own infinite galactic Christ potential. It is owning your avatar mastery and serving as a conscious star being, applying all your galactic gifts and talents in the service of the galactic collective of star alliances. This is a stepping forward and anchoring in the new golden avatar age of light. If you feel ready to take this epic quantum leap and shift into galactic consciousness oneness, please follow the instructions below. that I am providing as a quantum leap into galactic unity consciousness. Prepare yourself in a meditative state. Begin the infinity breath. Through your nose to a count of 8. Hold for 8 counts. Release through your nose for a count of 8. So 8 in, hold for 8, release 8, all through your nose for 3 times. At the culmination, completion of the 3 cycles of the 8 counts of the infinity breath, take your right thumb, place it over your right nostril. Breathe in through your left nostril for a count of 4. And out through your left nostril immediately for a count of 6. Do that 3 times. And then switch to your left nostril on your left thumb on your left galactic nostril. Breathe in for 4 and breathe out immediately to a count of 6. Do that 3 times. And allow your meditation portal to connect to the star galactic portal and thus to your monad mothership to dispel this negative ET hostility program that the draconian reptilian elite have implanted in the minds of humanity. This must be dispelled so we can welcome our galactic brothers and sisters and merge into the galactic family, the cosmic family of light, and the new age, the new golden age of the future of new earth will commence. Thank you for your time. Namaste. Namaskar.